What's up, everyone? We're back in it for the third out of 10 mission in the Advanced Military Career Agent in EVE Online. Name of the mission, your undivided attention, so let's give it just that. Next up is the kind of interdiction called Warp Disruption. When activated on another targeted ship, these kinds of modules tackle it, disabling its warp drive. This is something you don't want to happen to you. Tackling only works if you maintain close distance, don't let the target slip outside your warp disruptor's range, and have sufficient strength to overpower its warp core. To successfully lock down a ship, the total number of warp disruptors attempting to tackle it must outnumber the warp core stabilizers it has online. Alright, so before we get into the mission itself, let's look those things up. So, Warp Scrambler 1. Okay, see how it says warp scramble strength here? 2. And if we look at our ship, I wonder if it says anything here. I don't think it does, but let's see. Let's open up yet another window. I want to say that Larry, there you go, see this? The roll bonus on the Venture gives you 2+ bonus to ship warp core strength. We have heat, but now it's very dusty, so... So some ships have this as a bonus, but this mentions a warp core stabilizer. So let's look up warp core stabilizers. And warp core strength, -1. Or warp scramble strength. So you have +2 from being in a Larry or a Venture. And you can add these to your ship in the low slots to... They look very similar to this overdrive, but it's actually a warp core stabilizer. So you can add those, but they need to at least be one more than the number of units of warp scramble that are going to be on you. So I've got a stasis web of fire, and alright, they're going to give us a civilian warp disruptor. I may have a higher... I don't. Okay, well, we'll just have to make do. Alright, so it says find the fleeing pirate and activate your civilian warp disruptor on him, preventing an escape. You are authorized to kill any escort vessels that you see, but not the primary target. Okay, so we're going to close that, and we'll leave that open because we're going to need to add something to it. So alright, let's hit accept. We've got 4 hours to do it. It's local, it's Serpentis. So there's our civilian warp scrambler. I'll put the shield boost. There we go. These two often get paired together because if something flies outside of your range, it's impossible to keep them tackled or keep their warp drive scrambled. So you want to slow them down so that you can always keep them in range. So, alright, so that's pretty much all we need. I've got my drone bay here. Looks like I've got 4 in there. I want to say I might have picked up another drone, but I'm not seeing it here, so I won't worry about it. Alright, we've accepted the mission. I know my drones are primarily my source of damage output, so shouldn't be too hard. I'm alpha level here. Let's see. So we'll just warp to the location. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I like this ship. This thing kind of shifts back. Bloop. We're going into warp. Better for aerodynamics, where there's no air or any resistance whatsoever. So, yeah. Kind of a... I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of the lack of symmetry in a lot of these ships. Like, if this is the cockpit right over here, what the fuck? What's going on here? Why couldn't you put me in the middle? I guess it's harder to shoot that way, but still. Alright. So, we've got the fleeing pirate, and we will activate this on them, and that's all we needed to do, I guess. So, that's pretty boring. But I guess that's that. So, I guess we're done. So I didn't get to kill anything. All right. I guess I'm done. All I needed to do is get in, drop the scramble on him, and then warp out. That seems like very clearly very clearly a training type mission, because there was like nothing to do there. But what are you gonna do? Sometimes it's quick and easy, sometimes it's not. So we'll take it when it's quick and easy. We'll dock up, I'll hit complete, and we'll be on with the rest of our lives. So thanks for watching. This is part 3 of 10 for the Advanced Military Career Agent. It's called Your Undivided Attention, as you can see there. And we will hand this in, and I will see you in the next video. Hit me up in the comments if you have questions or requests or anything else, and maybe we can work something out. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.